Morning. All right. We are about 20. Oh, no, it's 5:30. Let's get this party started. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, Dr. Donna, in the place to be. Good morning on this fine Tuesday. I am here to teach you how to be powerful. You are going to need 2 devices and some writing materials or note-taking materials for this live. We are going over the 5 principles of real leadership under powerful. That is what we are doing this morning. So get your secondary device and be prepared. Go to theturnarounddoctor.com. That is my website to follow along with what I am actually saying this morning. So you need a second device, note-taking materials, and your brain. If you forgot your brain, go back and get it. I'll wait. No, just kidding. I know you brought it with you. All right, so we're going to do a couple cleansing breaths to get this party started, and then we will be here to be powerful on your own. Go ahead and inhale and exhale 3 times. Get some deep breaths in. Okay, today we are talking about powerful. If you are on the website, go ahead and go to the 74 Principles of Real Leader tab. Scroll all the way down to the P. P is for powerful. All right, I'm going to read from the book, and then I'll read what's on the website. So I need my eyes on, because this is in italics in my book. And it says, a powerful leader needs to innovate, motivate, mentor, inspire, change, develop, and challenge those that they lead. This is easy when things are going well. However, when the going gets tough, a powerful leader is able to dig deep and persevere and lead themselves and their organizations, families, whatever the situation is, to victory. As a powerful leader, you must never give up. Your success is derived from your ability to draw from your power to achieve excellence, and your power begins with 3 letters. C-A-N. 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 Can. Can makes it possible. Can makes the impossible possible. And with this new thing is driving me bonkers. Got to get this correct. With this, okay. Got some people here. These numbers will drop in here momentarily. So can makes the impossible possible. I say turn your can't into a can and your how into now. Can makes it impossible. One thing I've never, even when I was growing up, and people would say you can't, you can't, you can't. It annoyed me, and I couldn't figure out why. And the reason why is because can is basically fear with a bow. You can't. You can't. Well, you can't do that because, you can't do that. Well, I tried to do that and you can't because I can't. It's some bullshit. It really is. Can makes it impossible. Can makes the possible impossible possible. It makes it possible. Will it be challenging? Probably. Will it take more effort? Sometimes it will. Will there be obstacles? Absolutely. But if you put your mind to it, you can do it. I went to school with Earl Boykins. He's one of the shortest NBA players in the world. I'm a little bit older than him. I believe I was a junior when he was a sophomore. I was a senior when he was a sophomore because I got the Eastern. Yeah, I think I was a senior and he was a freshman, somewhere around there. I'm 2 to 3 years older than him. And he was way back then. This is the 90s. And he was saying he was going to the NBA. Now, I went to Eastern Michigan University, and that's in the Mid-America Conference in Michigan. That's not a big school. 15 minutes down the road was the University of Michigan, and I was the basketball mecca when the 5-5 were playing there. And his little bitty self, I'm taller than him, he was saying, I'm going to the NBA. And at that time, you had Spud Webbs and Muggsy Bogues in the league. That's not something, they still don't have people that short in the NBA. But he said, I'm going to the NBA from Eastern Michigan University. And what happened was, good morning. What happened was he got a 10-day. They messed around. He was in the, we called it the D League back then. And he got a 10-day and he did not look back. And I ran back into him in 2016 at doing some stuff with Charles Smith's with athletes We sat at the same table and just he told me, I was like, well, what was it like? He's telling me what it was like and everything. But yeah, all the way from Eastern Michigan University, all the way to the NBA. And so those are the three shortest players that ever made it and played in the NBA. Can makes the impossible possible. You're looking at somebody who struggled with reading well into my college years, and now I am in my 11th year of a book challenge. And I got plenty of stories. Can makes the impossible possible. Can is how you get it done. Not what somebody else said, not what some unaccountable person told you that you could or couldn't do, that you can't do that. They look at my daughter all the time, 5'2.5", 103 pounds. You sure you can lift that up? Yes, I can lift this up. Yes, I can do this. 13 garage shelves, and I think 9 of them were 120 pounds that we put across 2 different garages. I weigh 123, she weighs 103. Okay, so the shelves were 3 pounds less than me, my body weight, and we threw them up like it was nothing. So can makes the impossible. No, don't. Make sure that you like and subscribe. That's not something that I say. King of Bemore. That's not something that I do. Time out, ladies and gentlemen. King of Be More, what made you do that? Help me understand why you're saying this. Time out. First of all, it's disruptive. Second of all, why did you type that? So personal accountability is being accountable and responsible for all that you do and all that you fail to do. I noticed my numbers dropped. King of Bemore, are you not on here anymore? I'm going to go ahead and address this so it's on the replay, just so everybody understands. I have had my YouTube channel since August of 2013. That is coming up on 12 years. In the beginning, when I did not receive wise counsel, I used to say, subscribe, click the link below, like, and all that dumb, stupid ass, unaccountable fucking bullshit, begging for fucking followers and shit. I don't do that shit. So here's a person who has confirmation bias and conformity bias and decided they were going to help me. I don't need no help. I look to the hills from whence my help cometh, and it cometh from the Lord. Everybody with a fucking channel says that stupid shit. Everybody. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Dr. Donna. Welcome to my morning mental workout. But before we get started, go ahead and click subscribe and like, and make sure that you get the notifications, and go ahead and share this with your family and friends, because everybody needs to know how to be personally accountable. Okay, let's get this party started. But before we get started, let's talk about my Sally Hansen's. Now, I use this Sally Hansen's all the time. I put it on my nails. It keeps my nails so hard. So when I'm working with my daughter, I do a lot of stuff on my phone, and I make sure that my nails are super, super hard, tight. So yes, I don't break a nail with this Sally Hansen's. And before we go, I'm a member of Friendship Baptist Church, and now we take communion wherever we go. And I want you to be able to take this communion too, because Jesus is here, and you might have some stuff that you need to repent for, because you know you are bad. You are super bad, and you need to just go ahead. You ain't got to wait till first Sunday. Go ahead and do this right now. Now, the next thing that I want y'all to look at is these crystals. Now, I have a person that makes my crystals for me, and what you need is the charging station for the crystals too. So when you have the charging stations, you're going to be charged up, and this is how you're going to learn how to hold yourself personally accountable, because you got the charging stations. But, oh, wait, there's so much more. Oh, I have my Dell computer here, and this is so cool because it is a 2-in-1. So not only is it a computer, but then you can fold it, and now it's a tablet too, so you can see me too. I got this amazing cup from the Dollar Tree, $1.25, and I get one of these. Now, use my promo code, Dr. Donna is a bad bitch. And when you use that promo code, you're going to go ahead and be able to get you 3 of these. Now, the other thing that you need to do is this Carmex right here, because, oh my goodness, I got to deal with Carmex. Now, if you buy 5 of these, you get a 6th one free. So go ahead and use the Carmex. You got to go to the Dollar Tree, and you got to put Dr. Donna is a bad bitch in there. And when you get that promo code, you're going to get your one that's free as well. Now, these big pens, oh my goodness. These big pens, you get these in the pack at Target. Again, Dr. Donna is a bad bitch. When you put those promo codes in, you can get a pack of pens free. fucking tell me to say sign up and subscribe. Get that bullshit out of here. The fuck I look like? Some hoe on the corner selling shit? My daddy said all I got is my name. I'm not gonna put my name on everything. I ain't everybody. This is original over here. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and like. Make sure you like it and subscribe to it. Before I was so rudely interrupted by some sycophant ass person thinking that I need to sell some shit instead of tell it. Conformity bias. Everybody. Click on everybody's channel and try to make it seem like that shit is original and it's way back from 15 years ago. It's old as hell. Y'all just found out about it. Share and subscribe and like and get the notification. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. How dare you ask everybody to subscribe to your regular ass shit so you can sell some shit, so you can monetize your channel and brag about the little $50 that you get, the $100, the 50-50 split with YouTube. That's what you think I'm doing over here? And I know your dumb ass is long gone, but that's okay. Because that's for anybody else trying to come say some stupid shit. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Did y'all do it? Did it make you want to do it? In the middle of me talking about can makes the impossible possible, this imbecile thought that was a great idea. Make sure she must have forgot. Let me help her out because she only got 6 people on her live. So let me just once again making an assumption, a false assumption, that the reason why the number is low is because I didn't say make sure y'all subscribe and like. That's what it is. Not once thinking that the neurological pathways, your brain has not been wired for personal accountability and you're looking for an amygdala boost. You want something, endorphins, you want to feel good. That's the reason why. Everybody can't like and subscribe to everybody's thing. It's not going to work. Everybody been doing it and shit don't fucking work. So don't ever say no dumb shit like that on my live again. I'm going to leave that stupid ass comment there for people to see what the fuck not to do over here. Can makes the impossible possible. Can makes the impossible possible. I said this before and I say it again. My Bible verse, I'm a Christian, I use the Bible, and Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Recently in the YouVersion Bible app, what we did was we went from 4 and 6 all the way to 13, which gives you the context of it. And it makes it so much more prevalent or better when you read that verse. So if you are a Christian or you just want to check it out, check it out. This ain't no religious church shit over here. That's not what it is. I'm telling you what I use to get through and to everything that I've been to and continue to go through and grow through in my life is I can do all things. I can. And can makes the impossible possible. That's what it does. So you can do it. Is it going to take effort? Yes. Sweat equity? Yes. Time? Yes. Energy, focus, all of that? Yes. And when you are accessing your frontal lobe, you can do it. You can. Number 2 is swim upstream. Swim upstream. And again, we're talking about being powerful. If you just joined, go to my website, turnarounddoctor.com. You're going to need a secondary device and note-taking materials. And you scroll down. Go to theturnarounddoctor.com, the 74 principles of real leadership. Scroll down to powerful. I'm on number 2, swim upstream. I had an unaccountable person come in here and say some stupid shit that I had to address. I'm back on track. Swim upstream. Swimming upstream gives you the strength. Everything else is coming towards you. So if you're swimming upstream, you're going to be stronger. You're going to have to endure what we call a Frito-Lay headwind. So that current is coming towards you. The water is coming this way and you're going towards it. That is where your strength is coming from. It's easy to go downstream. It's easy. The current will take you and you will end up at landfall, hopefully. That's simple. That's what unaccountable people do. That makes sure y'all like and subscribe is swimming downstream. Swimming upstream is having faith and patience to say when people start to use their frontal lobes, they will recognize the grandness that is personal accountability, and on their own, using their free will, they will start to hold themselves personally accountable. And I can endure the time of me being on my lives by myself until other people neurologically meet up with what I'm saying and doing. I can do that. I am content. I am strong in my confidence, and that number isn't impacting my ability to give my best. I'm swimming upstream right now. I understand that there are 6.8 billion adults being unaccountable. That's upstream. I understand that nobody taught you how to use your brain. I understand that. That's swimming upstream. I understand that I'm 51 years old and it might take me 40 years, but my family lives to be in their 90s, late 80s or early 90s. So I still got time. I still got plenty of time to get this done. And I'm okay with the time that it takes because it's real. It's not fake. You can buy likes, you can buy subscribers, you can buy all of that stuff, but what you can't buy, what Kendrick Lamar said, you can't fake influence. So this is real. 100% real. Swimming upstream is real. Incremental numbers are real. You can trace it and see it. All these people that, and then I had a viral post, and then I had a viral post. Every time somebody says that, and I know I have this love-hate relationship with Gary Vee, but when he first started and said it was wine library, I went back to the YouTube channel because I have a master's degree in criminal justice, and none of those videos were ever at the number that he said. What actually took place is he got a publicist and started publicizing that it was wine library. That popped off. That's what's happening. Candace Owens had 5 YouTube videos talk about she was a conservative, joined that one organization where they made her the figurehead, and then all of a sudden millions and millions and millions of followers, and now we're just like, oh my goodness, how did this happen? It just happened overnight. No, it didn't. It was all a strategy and a design from people sitting at a table saying, how are we going to make this person a new thing? Small things can be made grand through advertising and marketing. Mark Twain. So yes, you can cheat. You don't think people have approached me to tell me how I could get this going faster? I get ads for it all the time. People say, no. See, if you just partner with us, we just need somebody to vouch for you. I don't need nobody to vouch for me. I'm vouching for me. Yeah, but if you partner with such and such, I did locally here. I did some partnerships. Like I said, I was in a room with Charles Smith, Earl Borkins, a bunch of other people, football, Super Bowl people, what do you call it? MLB, World Series, all of that. No, I'm me. If I can't get in there on my own merit and on my own credentials, I'm good. I'm swimming upstream. I'm swimming upstream because it makes me stronger, makes me better. That's what swimming upstream looks like. Soon as you enter into a Faustian bargain, you got out or turned around and went with the flow. And then you find yourself having to say, like, subscribe, and share. Would you like some communion? Would you like some Sally Hansen's? And here are my glasses from Pearl Vision. Yes. Don't you just love these frames? Yeah, look at them bifocals. Yep. Now you done forgot what the original mission was. Because you decided swimming upstream, I'm tired as hell. You better hold on to a damn rock, catch your breath, and keep going forward. That's what swimming upstream. This is what it looks like. This is what sweat equity looks like, work ethic and intestinal fortitude and determination and discipline. It looks like this. It's like, oh, I'm just waiting for my big break. No, I'm not. I am the break. I am the dip maker and the risk taker. I am it. It is me. It is I. I am that I say I am. So I'm not waiting for someone to write me a check. As soon as I have my moment, I'm just waiting on some unaccountable ass person with the checkbook to come and validate me. I'm validated. Nova Southeastern University said I'm validated when I earned my doctorate in organizational leadership. I'm valid. I don't need no check mark. I'm not verifying on nobody's fucking social media account. I swam upstream. I went to school for 23 years to do this. Swimming upstream. Nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants to get to the finish line without running the actual race. This is tortoise life over here. This ain't no hare over here. Number 3, quitters never win. I ain't never seen somebody quit something win. There are no award shows for the number 1 quitter. And the top here, this year's top quitter is Dr. Donna. Shit ain't gonna happen. Quitters never win. The story that I have in my book is about me going to track and going back in the 10th grade, failing miserably because I sucked, and coming back in the 12th grade. Y'all saw the picture when we were on my faceography page, lettering across country and in the regular track season. That was my objective, and I met my objective. Can makes the impossible. I had to swim upstream. There's nothing like being a senior on a team and being treated like you're a freshman, getting hazed and everything, taking all the good uniforms and everything else, and like, no, you're going to be on the 3rd relay team. Okay, no problem. I was kicking ass in ROTC, so it didn't bother me because I wasn't there for their approval. I wasn't. I was there to prove something to myself, and that's totally different. So quitters never win. And you know why you quit? Because of lack of skills. Lack of skills and lack of faith. Fear will stop you from doing anything grand. It will paralyze you. You will rationalize it. You will excuse a lie and sit in your comfort zone and say, well, I didn't really want it anyway. And it's not all that it's cracked up to be. No, bullshit. If you didn't have what it takes, say it. Say why you quit. If you ever notice why people quit, it ain't never their fault. I said I started running track because I was checking on my cheating ass ex-boyfriend and I didn't have what it takes. So I lied to everybody and told them my grades was bad. My mama said stop running track. My grades were bad, but she didn't tell me to stop running track. I used it as an excuse because I sucked. And I didn't have the mental capacity to swim upstream and do what you needed to do in order to run track at the school that I went to. It was a pristine track school. We had 4 relays for every doggone race. I was a sprinter. There's a lot of people on the track team. But by the time I got to my senior year and I was at basic training that summer, a war broke out. So I had a different level of discipline at that point, and I went back. I was stronger. So I had swam upstream over the summer of 1990, and I knew Cam makes the impossible possible, so I didn't quit. Everything that you quit is bothering you. And even if you pack something on top of it and you pack a different win, that thing that you quit at, that thing that you didn't do. My daughter was in the mile club. In first and third grade, she didn't even finish the 10-mile card. In fourth grade, she went to 85 miles. It was 100 miles over the course of the school year you ran at recess. And then in fifth grade, I was volunteering for it, and she was able to get to 100 miles. We had a strategy at the beginning of the school year, told her how many miles she needed, how many laps she needed to do each recess in order to reach the objective. And she was able to do it because of a strategy. So she didn't quit. She finished it. She swam upstream. Cam makes the impossible possible. That's how you become powerful. It's not this whole, I'm going to just keep saying positive affirmations to myself, and I'm going to listen to a lot of stupid ass motivational videos on YouTube and grab some of these CDs. If you believe it, then you can see it and you can achieve it. No, you can't. Third, finished the 5-mile card, fourth grade at 80. I keep getting those two mixed up. Thank you for the clarification. The main thing is that in fifth grade, she made the 100 miles. One day I might be able to remember that. Quitters never win. Never win. You're never going to win. You are never going to win. You could listen to all Guthrie Rinker and Tony Robbins and all the shit from the 80s, the 90s, Eric Thomas and them, and fucking Grant Cardone, all these people now. You can do it. You can listen to it all you want. You ain't going to be able to do shit. If you don't wire the neural pathways of your brain to motherfucking badass best, that shit ain't happening. I don't care. You can have fucking Sylvester Stallone yelling at you. It ain't about getting hit. It's about how hard you get hit and get back up again. You can be like, it's Monday. If you want it, go get it. You can do all that. That shit ain't going to work. 2 days in, you're going to stop. You're going to quit. You're going to quit. Because you don't have the strength, mentally or physically, to do what? Number 4, always persevere. Persevere during times of adversity. The problem is these doggone 4-hour work weeks, and this is all you got to do. As soon as a motherfucker open their mouth and say, all you got to do is, you lying. All you got to do is bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. 3 easy steps. And my term that I can't fucking stand is a life hack. Here is a hack for, here is a hack. Hacks are whack. Here is a hack to my, here's my 2-step method too. And here's my 5-step. And see, all you got to do is say, this will happen. And then bam, boom, boom. Anybody that can't tell you, I started on this day, here's all the hard shit that happened, and here's how I finished, is lying. Yeah, it was just real. It was like, no, why I can't trace what happened? How was just bling, and all of a sudden, little bewitched, Samantha and did her nose like this, and bam, results. Bullshit. That's called I entered into a false bargain. That's called I took it up to behind somewhere. That's called no Vaseline or some Vaseline. That's what that's called. Bullshit. It ain't never happened like that if the shit is real. If it's not real and you entered, go ahead and say it. Yeah, so I signed my soul away. I got 15 false bargains over here, and this is how I did it. I took the elevator to the top. In fact, I got in a helicopter and landed on top of the building and then just went to the executive suite on the 31st floor. Just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. Because people who have gone through into something, got some wounds, got some sweat, got some shoes with some ran over heels, got some outfits that they had to keep wearing over and over again. Sometimes when they got some recipes because they was broke, so they know how to take $5 and turn it into a meal because of all the incremental things that you had to do. They got some lessons. This didn't work. I didn't do this. Kevin, you just had to remove your GC after 5 years because that person did. So you got some wounds, some scars, and some battle stories on your way to victory. And if people don't have that, they lying. They did not persevere. I can tell when somebody has persevered and when they have not. when they have skipped a bunch of steps. Oh, no, it wasn't really that bad. Oh, it wasn't really that bad. Oh, no, I didn't have, that's what happened to you? Oh, no, absolutely. That's not, oh, no. And it wasn't that way for me. No, I'm saying I just went through easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It was a cakewalk. No. Anybody that was in the military that went to a specialty school said they didn't have no problems is lying. Every specialty school in the Army, I know for certain, is designed to break you at some point and make you question your existence. Even if it's a 2-week air assault school, even if it's 3 weeks for airborne school, something is going to happen where you got to go, hold up, clutch your pearls and go, wait a minute, what is this? It's designed to break you and then make you on purpose. So you find out if you can persevere during times of adversity. That's where the power is at. When you are weak, when your back is against the wall, when you're sitting over there like, how the fuck am I going to get out of this? What was I thinking? And when you have the strength, you will get to and through it. And if you don't, you will quit and go sit somewhere and say, yeah, you know, I said, they ain't all that was cracked up to be. This is some bullshit. Absolutely not. Perseverance comes from day in and day out. Day in and day out. It is not something you go, oh, I'm about to persevere. Let me put my persevere wig on. All right. I got that on. I got my persevere t-shirt on. What you doing? I got my persevere outfit on. I'm about to go persevere today. As if it's a fucking to-do list like going to the grocery store. All right, I'm back home. Finished. Let me take this persevere wig off, take this persevere t-shirt off, and I can go back to being normal. Absolutely not. Ain't no power in that. Ain't no power in that at all. And then finally, and most importantly, failure is not an option. If you take failure off your to-do list, off your options, off your menu items, then all you have left is success. And the problem is people keep making it seem like overnight success actually happens overnight. Anthony Hamilton was getting interviewed and he said, yeah, the good thing about me is it only took me 10 years to become an overnight success. 10 years to become an overnight success. And then it just happened. No, that's not how it works. That is not how it works. I did not get to 10,700 YouTube videos overnight. First of all, YouTube wouldn't even allow that to happen when I first started. And secondarily, I would have spammed it and they would have shut my channel down. That's not how it works. It's the day in and the day out. It's the day in and the day out. And the people who actually do the day in and day out, so if you ever see them on interviews, the interviewer will try to go, well, you had some hard times, but then they don't want to hear the long ass story. They don't want to hear that middle was long as hell. It's the sad beginning. You worked in the middle and bam, look at all this success. But that middle, nobody wants to talk about how long that middle was. Nobody wants to talk about that. Tom Brady. Oh my goodness, he was 7th string. Bill Belichick read the book. And now all they just like, yeah, but he got 6 million. He Brady now. No. That was a lot of days. That was a lot of film watching. That was a lot of fucking work that people just kind of glaze over. Unaccountable people. But the people who actually want to win are like, hey man, what you doing year 4? When you was at that game and it was down like 5 minutes and you went on ahead, Jaden Daniels is doing it now. Like where was you at mentally for that? How did you prepare for that Hail Mary? Nobody wants to know that. They just want to celebrate the Hail Mary. I've asked this question on lives before, and I'm going to ask you now. Right now. Would you rather lose playing or watch winning? Watch winning. So would you rather lose playing or watch winning? Watch somebody else winning. Would you rather lose playing or watch somebody else win? Which one would you rather do? Oh, I wish I could see y'all so I could stop pulling. Remember, if you're thinking of the answer, ... The question on the table is, would you rather lose playing, watch someone else win? And answer and then explain your answer. So, Regina, you said watch someone else win. Why? So answer and then explain your answer. Would you rather lose playing or watch someone else win? Lose playing makes for a better champion when you start winning. You explained your answer, Kevin. Okay. You're driving. Got it. I would rather lose playing. I've never been a person that can watch somebody do something. I can observe and take notes and apply it and implement it, but I need to be in the game. And I have lost a lot. I've been on losing teams, lost a lot, lost races in track, lost things at work. So definitely watch someone else win becomes I'm a sports advisor. So normally it would be one of my athletes winning. Got it. Using a sports analogy, not good at sports, so I enjoy seeing those win. Got it. Understand it. Got it. So failure is not an option. Failure is not an option. Failure is not an option. If you are around unaccountable people will make it okay for you to fail. They will make it okay. They will bring over comfort foods. They will help you talk shit about the situation. But what they won't do is help you develop a strategy to start winning, to start succeeding. As soon as that happens, they will exit stage left and say, well, you got it from here. I see you gonna do just so you gonna go ahead and go after that. You sure? Because it really, it took you 6 months to recover financially from that last thing. You gonna do that? Man, it was a whole year before you finally was able to think straight again behind that. You really about to, I don't know, with the economy and stuff, you kind of old for that. Should you be doing all? So they will talk you right on 100% out of winning and talk you into being okay with failing. So powerful. It means that can making the impossible possible, swimming upstream. Quitters never win, always persevere, and failure cannot be an option. If you make it an option, you will fail. You will be a failure. And it doesn't mean that this won't work. The yes and no challenge didn't work, but the PA challenge does work. The objective is the objective. And as people say now, the main thing is the main thing. The main thing is the main thing. And for me, it's getting more and more adults to learn how to hold themselves personally accountable using their brain to become their best. That's the objective. More and more adults saying, hey, I'm a real leader. This is what I do. I'm a bad mofo. I can access my best at any given time, day in and day out. That's the objective. So I don't let one challenge, I don't let people who started this time last year that are not around derail me to think, oh my goodness, this is not working. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Can makes the impossible possible. And the main thing is the main thing. I'm swimming upstream. I know I'm swimming upstream. When you make the choice to swim upstream, it's simpler for you. You recognize, oops, there we go. Man, here come the log. Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta wait, sit over here. There's an alligator. Let me go find some safety right quick. That's what happens. Swim upstream. Keep doing it. So this is how you become powerful. This is how you become powerful. Notice I didn't say no dumb shit like get a theme song. Notice I didn't say if you just post a bunch of stuff on the wall and you read it every day on your mirror, as Mary Kay taught me to do, just see it there. Visualize being powerful. And no, power means you got to do something. That's the difference. I know visualize your goals is one of the 74 principles of real leadership, but you got to go and take action. So if you want power, you need to do something. If you want a light to come on, and sometimes the clapper clap on, clap off, but you still have to clap on, clap off. You have to flip a switch in order for it to tap it, ding, 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 LED. Action has to take place in order for some lights. If you have a system in your house where you say, turn the lights on in the bedroom, you still have to do something to get to some level of power. And if you want to be powerful, it happens every day. It happens every day to access power, to gain more power, to become powerful. So if you think you're going to just sit in a comfort zone and somehow the power is just going to come to you and you're not going to have to pay for it with your time, your mind, or your dime, you're crazy. Go ahead and don't pay the electric bill at your home or your business. If you drive an electric vehicle, don't charge it and don't pay to get it charged. That bad boy ain't going nowhere. You are going to pay for it, blood, sweat, and tears, however you want to see it, in order for you to be powerful. Powerful. Unaccountable people are powerless. They are powerless over their own lives. I've told you that you are the CEO of Me Incorporated. How do you know that? because they walk around talking about what they can't do. Well, you can't do that because it is. Well, you can't do this because the word choice that they use tells you that they are powerless. They are powerless, and they're just acquiescing, going along to get along with the status quo. Can't tap into any real power, which means they can't get enough power. If your battery goes out, you need somebody to give you a jump, and until you get to a new battery, they don't have the jumper cables to do it. They don't have the box to come and go, all right, I needed a jump, now let me go. They have no power whatsoever. Act like they got power, but they don't, because they're not saying can makes the impossible possible. They're not swimming upstream. They're not saying, oh, I don't quit. I don't quit because if I quit, then I can't win. They're not persevering. They're complaining. They're giving you pity party invites, and failure. They got not a lot of failures because they don't do a lot, but they got enough failures that they're not even going to say, let me go and do that again. Let me see if I can do it this time. I got new information. I got a new strategy. Let me go forth and do that again. There are only 5 principles under real leadership for powerful. That's all you need. What questions do you have about how to be powerful? If you don't have any questions, just type no questions. If you do, ... Did y'all freeze? Anybody there? Do you have any questions regarding how to be powerful? Okay, gonna move on. So go to the website again, go to the social media tab, and when you're there, click on Pinterest, which is the last one at the bottom. So social media tab on the website, click on Pinterest, it's the last one at the bottom. And when you're there, tell me you're there on Pinterest. There, thumbs up, yes. Am I not? I'm at the bottom of the thing. Nola, are y'all stopped? Can you type something? I don't understand what's happening here. Can you type something? I'm not getting any. If y'all are typing, I don't see anything. So are y'all there? Huh? How can I go off? I can't go off. If I go off, I'm going to end it. I don't think that I can. Yeah, I can't see anything. What's happening? What is this? Type that. I didn't mean to make that a highlight. What is that? Ooh, I found the green screen button. Get out of here. Huh? I will have to set up a whole new one. Okay, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to have to go off and come back live again because I can't see anything that y'all are saying. I did find a green screen, so that's good. They must have just added that. I do apologize because I cannot see anything at all. I'm down. The last thing I have is Driscoll. Okay, what is this? Yeah, I do apologize. Let me go out and come back. So let's end the live and I'll be back. And just when you come back, make sure that you're on Pinterest.